City. Jersey City half marathon. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Oh my. What a day. All right. Come on now. Oh my. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. Okay? There's no crying in baseball unless your local team is 3-14. And there's no crying and running. No, I'm just kidding. There's crying and running. You can cry all you want. Don't let me stop you. Oh my. What a race, what a world, what a journey out there and a journey back. Let's break it down. That is what today is all about. Breaking down the 2025 Jersey City Half Marathon race. This is not the training block breakdown, okay? Come back for that tomorrow. All right, we'll break down the whole training block and analyze it. But today is just the race, okay? Because it was interesting. And you saw the 39-minute vlog where I broke down, where I did the behind the scenes basically, uncut, raw edit of all the footage I basically filmed all day. Turned out to be about 39 minutes. And that's what you saw. And it was good. A lot of people loved it. And I'll do more of that in future races. We'll get to that in a minute. Not giving up. So here's the deal. Wake up, get to my car, and what do I say first in the car? About sleep. All right, I always like to give a little update on sleep for the record. Depending on how the race unfolds, and then I can go back in years from now and be like, okay, that's interesting. This happened in the race, and this is how he slept. Or it's like a little journal for sleep here in the blog. So for me, I fell asleep at about 7:30. I was out. And then at 10:30, I woke up. So that was unfortunate. And I tossed and turned for about 4 hours. So, I got a little warm, whereas the night before I was too cold. So I think the heater got a little hot. It's just like these things. And then I think I slept again from like 3 to 4:30. What are you gonna do? Tossed and turned and tossed. What are you gonna do? It is what it is, all right? So, moving on to the course, to the weather. First of all, you saw me in the Airbnb trying to warm up next to the toaster. I absolutely picked up something. I don't know if it was, I don't know where, I don't know. I was shivering in my Airbnb, like before the race, after the race. But I got to the starting line. I didn't feel like sick, but I definitely was off. I was just off. There's just no other way to deal with it. And I was trying to block it out of my mind going to the starting line. Thank you for everyone that said hi. Going to the starting line. Shout out to Eli. Who else? Aaron. So it was fun to meet everybody. But I got to the starting line and I was like, you know what? Focus. That's why I put those overlay shots of me training. Like just, you're here, be present. And what else did I say a couple days before the race? One of my goals going into Jersey City. And goal number 2, reteach myself the art of road racing. It's been 18 months, almost 18 months since my last road race. Relearn road racing. So, when I set out my goals before this race, they were ambitious, and I knew they were ambitious, and I'm not afraid to challenge myself at all. My goal was to PR. Now, the course, we'll talk about the course here in a second. 105.42, that's what I ran. It's actually right here is the medal, Naples Half Marathon 2021, 4 years ago. So, I have not come close to that PR in 4 years. I think my closest I've been is a 107 high, 107 like 50. So, but that was a special day in Naples. So at the beginning of this training block, that was one of my goals. Actually, it's one of my goals for this entire year, 2025. Here they are all on your screen again. You guys have seen those goals. So I didn't hit it, and that's okay. Well, it's not okay because it's a goal, meaning I'm not done chasing it. I don't like to just brush off goals if I don't hit it as if it's like doesn't mean anything to me. It means a lot to me. I'm passionate about it. I want to go get it. And I'm not going to give up on going to get it, but it definitely was not my day in Jersey City. So relearning road racing, it's so key. and we're back, and that's why I'm excited. Is guess what? I'll just throw it out there. Like, I'm racing again in 1 month, and I'm not going to tell the race yet, and then I'm going to race again 2 weeks after that on the roads, not on the trails, not yet. So I can't emphasize enough. I can't emphasize enough. And for the long-term viewers, you know who you are. How many times have I said tune-up races, tune-up races, tune-up races? All right, get your tune-up races in if you want to really excel at your peak race. And this was a peak race, and I didn't get a tune-up race in for many reasons. But we're back, and I'm back to racing, back to consistency. And after the race, at the beautiful dinner overlooking the Manhattan skyline, I told all the fellas, like, don't just hit your half marathons. Hit your 10Ks, hit your 5Ks. Heck, jump in a 1 mile road race. It's so key to keep that turnover going. So it's my fault for thinking that after taking 16, 17 months off of road racing, that I could jump back in and approach a 105. Now, is that why I ran so slow? 111? 11? That was my finishing time. I feel good about that. Steve, shout out to Steve, texted me after the race, and he was in New York as well, my buddy from Colorado, and he said, Seth, you're number one in my books. And because it won, 1-1. I mean, I love it. It was good. If you're going to finish slow, at least do it some way cool. So anyway, that's a lesson learned. And that, it's not ideal. You just do your best to try and race consistently. Now, for me, I'm a mountain runner. I'm a trail, I love the mountains, and I do the roads because I still love the roads. And let's get into the race. Okay, because I could go on and on. First of all, the course, not bad. My watch said 200 feet of elevation gain. I think they advertise about 180 on their website. That's pretty good. It wasn't perfect, but it's a pretty flat course. That's why I chose that course. And you have kind of two steeper uphills, but then kind of some nice long gradual downhills, which is nice. So I had no real complaints about the course. The weather, 42 degrees in the car, 43 degrees. I was freezing. I think I was about to get sick, and actually I'm sick right now. My head is just throbbing, but we're gonna get this done. So I think the weather, I don't know, I kept my gloves on the entire race. I never do that. I never race with gloves, even at the, I don't know, it was, and then my headband I kept on the whole time. I think I had the chills coming on. It is what it is. You can't, it's spilt milk under the bridge, as they say. So the gun goes off. Why do I love road racing? I've said it a million times, packing up in a group, okay? So we go out, a little slow. I think it was my watch I think said 5:12, 5:13 roughly. So I was a little shocked by that. I wanted 5-minute pace. So we definitely picked it up the second mile. The guys take off. I think I was in about 7th place at this point in the race. You're seeing the footage on your screen. And I'm falling in kind of to no man's land. And so I didn't want that. So what did I say in yesterday's vlog? Tracking. So I'm tracking them down. And I caught him. It took me, I don't know, it felt probably about a half mile to track him down. And then I stuck with this pack of 3, and I was like, oh, okay, just stick with him. So I think I stuck with him for about a mile and a half. Contact. Don't forget contact in your racing. If you wanna, but I tried. And probably about mile 3.5, maybe 4, I started to lose them. And I just didn't have it. I didn't have it. I like the legs. Were they too tired? We're going to talk about that tomorrow, but I just couldn't stick with them. And, okay, I'm just going to call myself out. I think for mountain running, a lot of the races are at least 2 hours, but usually 2.5, 3 hours, long stuff. So what I've done in the past, I always have 2 Bobo bars. Today in Jersey City, I had 2. I should have probably had 1 or 1.5. I just, you know, it just felt off. I'm just telling you, I'm just being real with you. So, all of this adding up, feeling a little off and being a little chilled, and again, we're going to break down the training tomorrow, but it just didn't play out. So then I get into no man's land for about 6 or 7 miles till about mile 10, and I'm pretty much solo, and that's okay. And oh yeah, the weather, ever so slight breeze at times, but overall, I mean, really, they say, the experts say, the scientists say, 42 degrees is like an ideal running temperature, and I agree with that. But man, I was just chilled. But the wind really was pretty good. Really no complaints. A few times I felt a little gust, but it really wasn't bad. So I'm very grateful for that. And it wasn't raining, so that was good also. And cheering, you know, decent crowd, you know, I mean, there were some sections definitely that were quiet, but good crowds and good aid stations. Hey! But then at about mile 10, Poland comes up by me, and that made me smile. So I'm hurting pretty good, and I'll put all the splits on the screen right now, okay? There you go. So obviously I've fallen off the pace a lot. But that Polish singlet made me smile. I love Poland. So anyway, at the end of the day, finished in 10th place overall. I think there was about 5,000 runners. And like right now, my head is throbbing. I'm realizing I got to call it. So that was the race in Jersey City. It didn't go like I had hoped. I just, the body wasn't there. The body wasn't there. Like, the mind was there. I was ready. I think I was focused, but the body just wasn't quite there. I'm also, you know, and I'm going to talk about this. Actually, I'm going to make another vlog, and I don't go long here. I'm going to make another vlog very soon. Well, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of my training for Naples, which has 10 feet of elevation gain, and is really, really sounding attractive right now for January 2026. I'm just saying. It's like the weather was, I think, I'm going to look up the weather as well. I want to say it was like low 50s, maybe 50 degrees. It was just a special day. But that was 4 years ago. I was 35. I'm 39 now, okay? So I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in any towels. But it's just like, so I'm going to do a vlog comparing the training of those two training blocks. It's going to be fun just to see like the difference. And again, we'll break down the training block tomorrow. Question of the day, how long does it take you to digest a race, but then register for your next race? Is it a day? Is it a week? Is it a month? Is it like, what's your typical digestion, like processing period for your, and especially your more difficult races, all right? Let us know. Comment of the day goes out to, I believe his name was, yes, Shane. Thank you, Shane. He said, you're an amazing storyteller. Thank you, Shane. The hard work, the reps, all building the pile of hay in the barn, running in the background tells such a detailed representation of the dedication it takes to even get to one of these races, ready to push it full throttle. The sound of your breathing, you are pushing it. As a runner, we can all feel it right through the screen. Thank you, Seth. Love the videos. Shane, thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. I know this went long. It always takes forever to break down a race because I could have gone on for hours. I mean, I'm just kind of hitting some of the highlights. And shout out to Thomas again. Thomas came by me at about maybe mile 6, and he PR'd. Congrats. Thomas. So onward and upward. We'll be back. We're okay. Oh man, I just got to get healthy. So, all right, onward we go. We'll toss it to another half marathon training chat right there. All right, see beauty, work hard, and love each other.
see you tomorrow.